What's going on, everybody? This is Juan from the Yadalak coming to you today with my Trickstar deck profile I took to regionals with me. And I'm probably going to take this deck to regionals with me from now on until, I get tired of it. But right now, it's just extremely good, extremely powerful. I don't know. You're going to like this deck profile. So I'll get into it. The deck's pretty good. It runs itself, really. You can give it to any player and they'll do good with it. So we'll start off with the monsters. We're running 3 Candinas. Pretty much your Stratos of the deck. Searches any Trickstar card. So it's very important. You can get Light Stage with it. You can get the Trap with it. You can get another monster with it. So anything Trickstar card. So best card in the deck. Next is the pretty much like the win condition, I guess you could say, is 3 Licorice. Yeah, they're all foreign. There's a couple of them that aren't Spanish, but for the most part, they're all foreign. So what she does is any card added to hand, she burns for 200. So draw phase. If Oath Dragon adds one from the extra deck to the hand, that counts as adding, and it burns for 200. And if you have Light Stage with it, it'll burn for 400. Plus the Dark Room will burn for 1,000 technically, because you'll burn for an additional 600. So it's just a lot of damage. Yeah, it adds up really quick too if you think about it. Next, we just got 1 Lilybell. Lilybell's pretty good, guys. She's badass. This is OTK shit right here. She's amazing. If she's added to the hand by any way except for drawing her, you get to summon her. And then when she inflicts damage, she gets to add back anything from the graveyard. And if you add back one of these, you can just tag her out, add this to the hand, special summon her again, and then you just beat again, and then you can add another one back. But I mean, yeah, she makes for some pretty crazy OTKs. Plus, she's searchable because she's a Trickstar. So I don't know, she's amazing. That's it for the Trickstar engine. Now we're gonna go to the Wind Witch engine. We're running 3 Ice Spells, the best monster in the deck. I'm still sold that this is the best monster in the deck. 90% of the times, my matches, I open this card up and you just auto win. Even if they ash this, they're wasting so much on just this, and you can still make Crystal Wing. I don't know. You can still make Crystal Wing with a Candina and a little ball, or a Ghost Ogre. It's crazy. You just summon a Candina and then chain summoning, summon a Candina, then summon a Ghost Ogre, and then still make your Crystal Wing. It's the nuts. Okay, so then to follow that up, we're gonna run 2 Glass Bell and 1 Little Ball. The Little Ball is pretty much pretty badass too. She makes the Crystal Wing indestructible, and then obviously we know the Ice Bell does all this on her own. So yeah, pretty good engine. Probably the best engine in the game right now. Strongest engine in the game. That's it for the monsters that actually do something. Now it's time for the hand traps. We run 3 Droll and Lockbirds. Droll and Lockbirds, amazing. The combo hardly ever comes up, but when you get it, it's just, I don't know, they lose their whole hand. They can't, it's just, you hard draw this one card, and you have more ways to get to the trap at least twice, or they go terraforming, then you go trap, chain this, and you win. I don't know, a lot of people fall victim to this card, but honestly, it's just good to not let your opponent draw or search. Next, we got 2 Ash Blossoms. Pretty self-explanatory. What do you call it? The best hand trap in the game, I guess you can say. Next, we're running 2 Honest. Honest is really good. I like Honest. I don't like it at 3 because then that means you're just you could draw 3 copies of Honest. I don't know, it's just something I don't want to do. And then next, 1 Maxi, 1 Ghost Ogre. I would run this at more if it was available. Might bump this up to 2, maybe. It's a good card, but I don't know. I like the hand traps how they were. Never saw too much, never saw too little. Pretty much just good ratio. I like Ghost Ogre. She's good still, but I don't think I'd run 2 or 3 copies of her. Maybe I might run 2. That's it for the monster lineup in general. So next we're gonna run 3 Trickstar Light Stage. Light Stage is amazing. It lets you burn additional 200 for every time a Trickstar burns you. And then it lets you add. It's not once per turn, so you have 3 terraformings, you add 3 monsters. And then its second effect, it can turn off a back row. And then if they can't chain it right then and there, and they can't chain it during the end phase, and it just sends it to the graveyard. So it's really good. Like it locks down strikes, warnings, torrentials, locks down a lot of good things like compulse. Just a lot of good cards. Like just a lot of cards that can't be chained right then and there. So I really like this card. It's amazing. Next we're running obviously 3 terraforming to search it out. Next we're running 3 dark room of nightmares. I cut this down to 2 and I was playing my bodies, but now that Zoo's not here, I bumped it back up to 3. I don't know, I might still cut it back down to 2 because it's like it's a good card, but what happens if you draw all 3 of these, you know? Like I don't know. I just try to minimize my bricks as much as possible, so I might still cut this down to 2. Plus these are the only 2 magic supers I have and this one's common, so I might just cut it down to 2. Yeah, but Dark Room of Nightmare is amazing. It burns you so much. You pretty much lose. Next, we're going to go to 3 Chain Summonings. Probably one of the best cards in the deck right here. You could chain this to your Wind Witch card combo, and you can get a bunch of normal summons off that. If you're afraid they might do something else. Or if they go Ice Spell, they chain Ash Blossom, you chain this, and you're still going to get all your summons off of Licorice and Candina and Searches, and it's just dumb, like, and then you know you're not going to get, your Candina's not going to get ashed again because it just can't, like, I don't know, it's a really good card. Next, we're running 2 contracts. This card's pretty badass because it gets you close to your win condition and you both draw a card. So, and like everything they have, if they have a spell card, they can't normal summon anything. So, I like that. But it's a hard once per turn. So, I was thinking about taking this out and putting a new tech in, but just taking 1 out because I still like 1. But there's times where I draw 2 of these and like I only know I can activate 1. So technically 1's just dead, and like you can't have dead cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like you just can't. So, I don't know. But good card. Next, 1 Regeki and 1 Pot of Desires. Now, I know people saying, like, why 1 Desires? But this card's actually a lot better at 1 than you think it is because you don't rely on it that much because you have 2 different engines. So if you go the Wind Witch route, you're going to get the Wind Witch combo. If you have the Trickstar route, you're going to get the Trickstar combo off. But if you get both of them off at the same time, then you can just Desires freely. And, you know, you're not going to hit anything you're missing. You're not going to miss anything. And you're definitely not going to draw 2 of these. You're definitely not going to draw another one off of this. I don't know. And you don't really rely on it, but when you open it, it's good. Like, I never knew it was actually good at 1. Like, I just thought, you know, you run 2 or 3 or you don't run it at all. But running 1 isn't bad, guys. Like, it's really not bad. This card is just too good of a card not to run anyway. So, like, at 1, at 2, at 3, you're going to see it, and it's going to plus you. So, Pot of Desire is probably one of the best cards in the game, and obviously Regeki. Next for the traps, 3 Trickstar Reincarnation, self-explanatory, best trap in the game right now. I don't know, I think it's better than Solemn Strike. It's just out so many problems. They go diagram, pop a card, search for a masterpiece. I chain this, masterpiece is gone. Probably their tribute fodder's gone too because they clearly had something to tribute for it. So I don't know. It's an amazing card. And it's a monster born during either player's turn during the battle phase. You can do some crazy battle phase combos. I don't know. This card's just the nuts. Like, I don't think this card should be legal, honestly, but it is, and it supports this deck. So I run 3. Next is just 1 Ring of Destruction. Ring's pretty self-explanatory. Gets you close to your win condition. Double burn. I have the Burning Mirror Force or Blazing, but I didn't really like it too much. It wasn't as good as Ring. Like, Ring is just good. Like, you can side the others if you feel like it, but Ring is just better. So that pretty much sums up the main deck. Monsters, traps, spells. As you can tell, these are pretty self-explanatory ratios. Like I said, I might cut this down to 2 again. But all the rest of the cards in here, they're amazing. I might bump up 1 more Ghost Ogre, like I said, but apart from that, no. I love the Wind Witch core. The Wind Witch core probably can win the game on its own. You can Desires your whole Trickstar engine away, and as long as you draw into like a Wind Witch card, you're good. You're golden. So that's the main deck. 41 in the main. So I chose to put that Desires in, but like I'm saying, it works. Next, we're running 2 Holly Angel, and the most recent tournament I went to, it had the Lithosagem guy. So as you can see, I'm running 2 Holly Angel because I was kind of afraid of them blowing this up or like banishing it. And yeah, but she's amazing. Every time a monster's normal summon or special summon to her pointers, she burns for 200. And the Light Sage will burn you for an additional 200. And every time a Trickstar monster burns or inflicts damage to your opponent, she gains that much attack, including herself. So just her burning your opponent for normal summoning, she gaining attack because of herself. So she's really good. Like she makes a lot of OTKs, especially with Lilybell. She makes it all possible. So next we're running 2 Crystal Wing. Like I said, I can only make 1, but I was afraid of the True King guy, but now he's banned. So I don't know. This was just tournament report from there. Yeah, clearly gonna take one of these out. So, but take that with a grain of salt. You can run something else. For sure, Castell's coming in. Next, I'm running 2 of these. I'm still going to keep 2 of these in because I gamed a guy with this because you can make this with this. And then if you open up another way to get to a level 7, you can go this, then target this. And it's a lot more damage than just a 4 because it's a 7. So you're going to burn for, what is it, 200 times the level? So 200. So you're burning for 1,400. So that's a lot more than just 800 or 800, yeah. And it just, yeah, 2 of these is good though because you can still make this twice and push for game. This is like Cowboy, but a little bit stronger. Clear Wing Synchro Dragon and Clear Wing Fast Dragon. These cards are amazing. Yeah, you don't have to worry about nothing from the extra deck anymore because this guy, and then you don't have to worry about big beaters or like Masterpiece, or if he's unaffected by monsters, and you're good. Yeah, these cards are just amazing. This card's probably the best addition to the deck. I love it. I was gonna have a second one, but now that he's gone, I didn't have to worry about it because the True King's guy is banned. So next we run 1 High Speed Warrior Chambara and 1 Stardust Charge Warrior. Like all these are win. Might take this out. I don't know. Never made it. I think I made it once. I summoned like a Ghost Ogre with I don't know, like a Licorice, and drew a card off of it and hit all their monsters because they were like really puny. I don't know, but yeah, it was like, I think it was like Paleo deck, and all they had was like a bunch of puny 1200 ones, and I just hit like all 3 of them. So, and then I drew a card off it, but I mean, it's just a wind, I guess you could say. It's decent. I don't know, not too great though. Next, 2 Cowboys for game. Just like the same thing. I wanted to be able to game my opponent, and I didn't want to get hit by the True King guy. I don't know, but 1 Abyss Dweller. This was like bait, pretty much. Like, because every time the True Kings would hit this, they knew they'd hit Dweller, and like I never make Dweller, so like it was just bait, honestly. So yeah, that's just it. Next 2 cards are Phantom Rider, Break Sword, and Nightmare Shark. This card won me a game. This card won me a game. You can make this pretty easy with your hand traps and Licorice and Ice Bell if they ash it. Really, really good card, guys. Like I was saying, like you go Ice Bell and then like they hit it, and with the ash, then you just chain summoning. You're able to go to this. You're able to go this route for game. I don't know. Nightmare Shark is 2,000 to the face, and Phantom Knight's a Break Sword can blow up anything. Sometimes I blew up I set a Reincarnation, blew it up. Special summoned the pink girl from the graveyard and hit for more damage. It was just really good. So Break Sword's good, Nightmare Shark's good. That's pretty much it for the main and the extra. So like I'm saying, Castell's definitely coming in. I don't know, this might have been Castell, but I was thinking I might have a Synchro route a lot stronger than anything else. And I mean, I was right. I did Synchro a lot more than I XC summoned, but either way, Castell just has to be in there. Never needed him. Like, it never came up. Like, I was just like, lost the game because I didn't have Castell, but I mean, still not a bad card to have. Castell's like the most staple XC's monster in the game right now, so lastly, here you go. We'll show you the side deck, I guess. Like I was saying, the bodies came in. The bodies came out because Zoo's not a thing anymore. So yeah, these aren't even side deck options. These are just in my deck box because. Next we got a Slumber. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Now, I know these aren't you want to see the little bug, the Humongous guy or whatever. But no, I like this. I like this a lot. Sometimes I set out Wind Witches for these. Cause these out, guys. These out so much problems. So I don't know. I like this, and yeah, this card was in there before the ban list, like I said. So I was running two, but now I can clearly take one out. So yeah, probably add another one of these or another one of these. Probably 2 and 2 would be the right ratio. I like these a lot. Twin Twister is amazing. Cyclones are just as amazing. I don't know. In the mirror match, I don't ever put this in. I don't even put these in because Light Stage can lock down the chop if I need to. I don't know. It's a lot. But yeah, these are not good in the mirror match because, I mean, unless they're running like the Disturbance Strategy combo or something, but these are fine how it is. Next is Recall and a Solemn Warning. So Recall is pretty much like a Solemn Strike for effects. So if they activate like a Ash Blossom in response to your like reincarnation, you can chain this. This will like negate Ash, let them draw a card, and then you can draw and lockboard them, and then reincarnation will trigger because it's still in the same chain. And yeah, you'll get them in the same loop. It's pretty good. I never put it in though because I don't like putting traps in because I'm always losing the dice roll. So yeah, we just have these on the side, but they're amazing. And one mind control. I don't know. Thought it's good. In the mirror match, it's good. I can take a Holly Angel. I can take pretty much anything. It's a good card. I like it a lot. It's gonna get better with links. So yeah, that's the side deck report. Nothing much I'd change, honestly. Just gotta add a Castel to the extra deck and put another card in for the side because the Slumber got hit. I don't know if that's 13 or 15 or whatever. But yeah, there's not much you can put in there. You just enter like a Dark Hole if you're really worried about it. I'll probably enter another one of these, or if you really want, add 3 of these and 1 of these. I don't know. These are good in case you use Pen Call. You can still blow up the scales. Pretty much that's about it. And that's my Trickstar deck profile and report. Shout out to my boy Julio. He drew this for me, handmade drawn, so I really like it. I like it a lot. It's a Toon Cyber Dragon Infinity, so yeah, it's all handmade, like pretty much just the best thing ever, and I really appreciate him for that. Yeah, so that's the report on the Trickstar deck profile. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all liked it. Yeah, this is Juan from the Yadalak signing out. Peace.